Hey guys, BMAN here. How are you guys doing today? Today we've got an awesome one for you guys. We've got another method for duplicating camos and blueprints etc. onto other accounts, guys. So in this video I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to take this pack-a-punched camo and put it onto another account, and also at the same time we're going to be putting this variant on the account too. So yes guys, you can use this to as you'll see in this video, duplicate camos to other people's accounts, mastery camos, DM Ultra, Dark Aether, pack-a-punch camos like you're going to see us doing. And you can also use this to duplicate variants over and stuff like that, so that your buddies in that can do the camo swap glitches and that stuff like that, to be able to move the camos onto other guns, or maybe they want to pull variants with the variant that you own, so you can dupe it on their account and stuff like that, guys. All sorts of different stuff's possible from this glitch here. So this glitch is going to show you guys how to camo dupe over and everything onto other people's accounts. With that said, if this helps you out at all, guys, help me out, hit that like button for me, subscribe if you're new, leave me an awesome comment, check out the link in the description for my Discord server. Join the Discord server if you guys want to get some punch camos. There's lots of people in my Discord server that are offering to dupe it over to you for you, or I offer it, and all sorts of different people. So there's all sorts of ways that you can get the hold of these pack-a-punch camos, but get on Discord and ask around. And with that said, let's get on with the tutorial, guys. BMAN out. Okay guys, for this you're going to need 2 controllers and 2 profiles, obviously the one you're duping from and the profile that you're going to dupe to, and a mouse connected to your console. So with that said, controller 1 will have the profile you're duping to, and to start out with, controller 2 will have the controller you're duping to, and then we'll swap around later on. But to start off with controller 1, the profile you're duping from, load into the game. Load into multiplayer, and then once you're at this screen, bring in controller 2, that will have profile 2, that's the profile you're going to be duping to. Once it's loaded in, then with controller 1, go across to the theatre. So go to the barracks and right down to theatre, and go into the theatre. Press continue to disband party. Once you get into the theatre, and you'll see you'll have your different theatres to load up. If you don't have any here, you need to first go and play an online match to be able to get some replays in here for it to be able to load. That is if you don't have any. If you have played online matches in the past, you will have some here. From this screen, once you're here, you need to turn off controller 2. So hold the Xbox control button down and say turn off controller on controller 2, or pull the batteries out. Once that controller 2 is turned off, go in with controller 1 into the replay. Now again, if you don't have a replay, just play an online mission to get yourself a replay there. Let it load in. While this is loading in, smash that like button for me. It helps me out and helps me help you. Now once it's loaded to this point, you want to turn on controller 2, and then press A 3 times to make sure that it connects. Wait 5 seconds, and then quit match with controller 1. Once it's loaded back out to the screen, with controller 1 back out of the screen, And with controller 2, you'll know it's done right because you'll be one of 6 party, but controller 2 will be able to go across. Go across to the operators menu with controller 2. With controller 2, press A, and then once from the screen with controller 2, press B. Then with controller 1, press A. Then with controller 1, press the start button to bring up the options setting screen. And then with controller 1, press B. Now with controller 1, go across and into zombies. With controller 1, go across to the class that you want and find the weapon that you're wanting to dupe. So for us, we are going to dupe over this pepper punch camo right here. So we're going to equip the gun with the camo on that we want to duplicate over. As you'll see, you don't have to have the camo unlocked or anything, and I don't own this or anything. This was duplicated onto this profile, so you will be able to duplicate duplications. So anybody that we put this profile on, this gun onto, will then be able to take that and be able to give it to other people too. So keep that in mind too. People can constantly keep sharing and sharing and sharing guns. Now at this point, still with controller 1, from here we want to go onto this screen and bring up the custom mods screen. Okay guys, now from this point with controller 2, press B on controller 2. You will get that screen. Press A on controller 1 and then press the settings button, the start menu on controller 1 to bring up the settings. On controller 1, press B, and then you'll see in the background there's the creator class that we can move. On controller 1, go into the creator class in the background and go back and stack up the same menu that you've done, so the same class you have to put the other gun. So we've put the gun into custom slot 1 and the gunsmith is the same one, so we're going in and we're going to stack up the same class. So we're going into that and we're going left trigger to the custom mods. Now we've to put the same screen that we were on before. Now from this point we can just back straight out of here all the way out to the start menu. This is with controller 1, we're backing all the way out. Now at this point, once we're back at the start menu, turn off controller 2. So hold this Xbox button on controller 2 and say turn off controller. This is where it's different. At this point you used to be able to swap to a third profile, so don't do that anymore. This is an after patch now, so the after patch is turning off controller 2 and then sign in with controller 1 into the profile that you had signed into controller 2. So on controller 1, swap in to now the profile that we want to duplicate to and put the gun on. Once you're signed into that profile, sign into the game. Go in to multiplayer, and then once you're in multiplayer with the mouse, you can now come across, if you want to, the operator tab so that you can see it better, or you can do it from the play screen, does not matter, but you want to come along and select save as new mod, and you just want to save the mod. And now as you see, PAP5 saved. We have now duplicated that over to this new profile, so now we can quit and we can load up normally and we will have that gun. It's simple as that. Now from that profile we can now dupe it onto another profile. We can camo swap that pepper punch camo onto other guns on that profile and all sorts, guys. So I hope that helps you guys out. If that helps you guys out, help me out. Hit that like button for me, subscribe if you're new, join the awesome community. The link is in the description for the Discord server. Lots of giveaways and all sorts of cool awesome stuff happening in there. Check the Discord server out, guys. It's an awesome place to be. And with that said, let's get on and check out this dupe that we just put on. Okay, so we'll load in. Go through and you will see we come across to our sniper rifle that we just saved a custom mod of PEP5 right there. There it is, guys, right there. We've just duplicated that over onto this one. Simple as, easy as. And you can use that same thing for, like, to be able to duplicate DLC weapons that you don't own, that a buddy has. If a buddy has a DLC weapon that you don't have unlocked, you can get that for free. And there's so many different things that you can use this for, guys. Think outside the box, enjoy it, get in, and get it done. With that said, that's going to end this video. Have an awesome day. Keep being awesome. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. BMAN out. Thank you for watching my videos.